reply to haters' comments. Just let them hate. You know, haters gonna hate. But you just gotta do you. Because my life is like a ceiling. When you, like for example, when you stand here, you can't reach it. But you just gotta keep trying. You gotta keep on trying and trying.
I just remember on open day, I was walking with this class, like my form class, and I remember seeing there was another class on the field, and I was like, is that another Islander? It is too, there's another brown guy. And it turns out that brown guy was Tony T's. Once we did click, like, that was it. Like, we'd just freestyle in the park. Like, we'd just link up every weekend, shoot the breeze, freestyle, laugh, and then run through parties.
We all started ciphering at parties and stuff. More of the boys started writing and kind of making our own shit, just kind of in our own little circle. But in regards to like connecting and shit blowing up and all that kind of stuff, is a very instrumental part to all of that, you know, like.
My mate was going out with one of Lance and Tony's like good friends.
She's like, I got this mate, he makes beats.
One day she was like, oh, is it all good if I bring my friends over, like they're rappers?
The very next day, me and Tony went round. He was just sitting there on his famous desk, and I was like, oh shit, like.
Because this is the first time me and Lucky been in front of a producer.
Our first ever musical environment, like that's not the park.
I didn't even say anything, I was just making beats in the corner.
What do we do? Like, so we sat there for, I don't know how long, but we sat there for a while.
And I was like, I'm going for a walk to the shop.
The feeling was, fuck, you better do something or else he's gonna be like, can you just get out of my house now? I was just like, damn man, fuck, maybe just gonna just spit something.
Tony was just like, blah, 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 blah. I was like, oh bro, this is all good.
And by the time I had come back, Tony T's had like rapped some stuff, and I was like, oh shit, like put the chips down and just rapped some stuff as well. And then that was it. We start playing and we start putting our music out.
It started going out like to my family and then to the homies and all that kind of stuff. All of a sudden they were rapping some of our songs, and then everyone was like, oh shit, these guys are actually out here kind of doing it.
Too many people think they're the shit, but they don't do shit for the world today. They just talk real slick, think they can get away only giving a little donation and never no time. Wine and camembert line up to get a meal, never staring to the eyes of the poor, cause you might just feel it. Sympathy, invisible chokehold, you can't ignore by law. You don't have.
It was just like a beautiful feeling to be out performing like music and art, and I'm like, oh my god, like I have a purpose.
Just hear me go bigger, especially the young ones, physically fit, mental diseases.
We found out that Shay liked Jar Kids or like one of our songs.
For all Niueans, they're just like, he's the god, you know? And then like for them to see like him on a record with us, they were like, no way, man, like, you know?
That for me was like one of the best times of my life.
Yeah, it was a fucking cool time.
I feel like it's all a blur.
Fuck, we were drunken motherfuckers, like, you know?
I had always associated drugs and alcohol with the music. I'd seen Bob Marley smoke weed, and so I thought, oh man, like this is gonna make my creative juices really flow by getting stoned. Don't get me wrong, we weren't like fucking junkies or anything, but we came pretty close, mate.
Stuff was definitely happening in my life. Like my mental health was at its weakest. And then it all catches up on you and you implode.
Like as much as, you know, I could mask it as something else, at the end of the day, that me was just trying to escape reality and not come back anytime soon. All those years of like doing it the wrong way are obviously gonna come to a head. And I guess like they did.
The bird attacks have subsided for the time being. Bodega Bay seems to be the center, though there are reports of minor attacks on Savannah.
We had this gig in Queenstown. Lucky had done like a bender, almost missed the flight, missed rehearsal, and then missed sound check.
Next thing you know, I see him with a box. He's up at the mountain.
Fast forward to the performance. I'm like, bro, you good? We good to go? And there was just this blank look in his face, bro. And I knew it. I was like, he's not good to go. He's not fucking good to go.
I was like, all right, play the first song. He was like, I was like, holy shit, what the fuck's going on here? And then he was like, looked at me, he was like, what's the words? I was like, oh! And I was like, rewind selector. Played it again. He was like, next one, next one.
Willa, like every fucking song.
He hadn't said one lyric. And I was like, oh, fuck, man.
The gig was with like the Red Bull artists. The Red Bull artists are our peers. X there, there.
Fucking losers, man.
Billy Wiley's there.
Team Dynamite shit.
Mellow Downs is there.
Fuck Team Dynamite.
Spike and INF are coming up and ready to like kind of take over shit.
Man, Team Dynamite's done.
Like all the people that we respect the most.
You fucked up. Team Dynamite. Team Dynamite are flops, bro.
And then Tony just looked at me and goes, cut it.
I can't do this, bro. This is too hard. We have to fucking get off.
And I just closed my laptop, pulled all the wires out like angry, and just walked off the stage. We couldn't even look at him at the airport.
See, it was him reaching for the stars. God, why they gotta be stars?
It was like the most embarrassing time of my life. Like that belief in myself was boom, pounded into the ground, and I was like, there's no way I can come back from this.
See, it was me looking for the stars.
I didn't want to make music with him anymore. Tony didn't want to make music with him.
I think, with everything that was going on in life and then this happening on top, the universe was just like, take a break now and this is what it's going to look like. And I don't think we were quite listening because at the same time we were just doing the most.
I could tell it by the look on their face, but as far as they were concerned, Team Dynamite was done.
When you get older, shit just starts happening a little bit different. You start noticing things or things catch up on you that you just need to take care of. And that's exactly what happened to Team Dynamite. We had to do our own thing for a bit, and that was me, was finding myself like, who the fuck is Tony T's and what do I want to do? Becoming a dad has helped me figure shit out, my new purpose.
You can either go into like a world of shame and doubt yourself, or you can say, be fucking resilient and bounce back from this and learn from it. Working on myself and doing the work that I've done has really made me a lot lighter in the mind. Where I'm at today is I'm in the best place I've ever been in my life, I really am. It didn't happen overnight, but gradually how we got through that is that before we're Team Dynamite, we're brothers.
Music's dope and all that kind of stuff, but man, I love my brothers more than I love the music, so if one of them has to go, I'd rather that go and keep the friendship, do you know what I mean? In regards to respecting the process and putting this project together, there's been many of tough conversations, both as individuals and as a collective as well, to get to this point.
It took 4 years, maybe 3.5, 4 years or something to write that thing.
Not only did we have to mend our band back together and mend our relationship and mending my life in general, add into the mix trying to create good music, like that's not gonna come easy.
I'm like pretty proud of the efforts from both of myself and Lucky and Has to get to this point, because at one point this was like, no, like this could have been easy, nothing.
The success of it was us getting back together and just kept making music. That's like the real success for us, like, you know, not breaking that bondage of like brotherhood and still just being friends. Like that's the winner, like, you know, like you can pay me money, all good, man, like, but that's just going straight to my rent.
To give him some sort of direction, what you want, like.
Yeah. Well, all of us, like that's what I want from it. I just want to, similar to. Well, not gonna get much rock bottom than this, and then we'll see how we peak, and then never know. We keep recording, might have a massive flop, and then see how you recover from that.